Hi, my name is Pavan Naik.
And I'm Gary Yu, and today we're going to talk about the exponential and percent distributions, just how to use them and when to use them.
So the first thing we're going to talk about is the exponential distribution function, which is used to model the times between the occurrence of successive events. It's a continuous function with the parameter lambda. It's used in reliability engineering, so to determine the frequency of cars at a bridge or the frequency of failure in components in an airplane. As you can see on this slide, you can see this both the CDF and the PDF, where lambda equals alpha. And then on the next slide, you can see both the expected value and the variance. Next, we'll work on an exponential distribution problem.
Okay, so we'll be doing this problem from the book, so just take a second to read it over. So it's just talking about the territories of kangaroo rats, and lambda is given right there. So for part A, it's asking us to find the probability at most 100, at most 200, and then between 100 and 200. So for this, we'll be using the CDF function, which is given right there in this one, minus e to the power of negative lambda, and just plug in what was given. And then for x, you plug in 100 because the CDF tells you the probability of everything under that given x. And once you just solve that in your calculator, you'll get 7499. Oh, sorry, point. And then for the 200, you just do the same thing. I said plug in 200 in there, and you'll get 9375. So then they ask find the probability between 100 and 200. This is really simple because all you got to do is take the CDF of x equals 200, subtract the CDF of x equals 100, and then you will get 0.1876.
Okay, we're going to move on to problem number C now. C is asking what is the value of the median distance. So to solve this problem, it's fairly easy. It's similar to the letter A. For C, you set your function to 0.5. By setting it to 0.5, you will get the median distance. So 0.5 equals 1 minus e to the negative lambda, which is given as 0.01386, and then you multiply that by x, and if you solve for x, that should give you your median distance. So to solve for x, we can first subtract 1 over, so you get 0.5. Negative 0.5 equals negative e to this value. So you can cancel out the negative, so e to that value equals 0.5. And then you can take the natural logarithm of 0.5 and the natural logarithm of this value, which should give you negative 0.01386 times x. And then if you divide both sides by negative 0.01386, so natural log of 0.5 divided by negative 0.01386 should give you the value of x, and if you plug that in your calculator, x should equal 50. So the median distance of the kangaroo rat's territories is 50 meters.